Okay, are you thankful for your story that you have made for yourself? Well, I just want to tell you my story real quick and why I'm thankful as I get ready to leave for the last rodeo of the regular season here in Missouri in the United Rodeo Association as I get ready to go to Carthage, Missouri. Okay, so I just want to tell you my story and why I'm thankful for it, because when I started in 2009, I started announcing rodeos. People looked at me funny. They didn't think I was serious about it. They thought I was just a shortcut to save my dad a little bit of money. People said I sounded like a girl. I mean, people talked about me behind my back. They said I shouldn't be doing it. They told me to, it's kind of like people saying, go put your fries in the bag, when you change jobs. Well, they were telling me get back in the back pins. Well, I stayed out of the back pins. And the other thing of it is, too, is if I really wasn't that good, if people didn't give me a chance, like my dad stuck with me for the first 3 years before I really showed any improvement. If I wouldn't have stuck with that, I would have been back in the back pins. I would have been back picking up broncs. I'd been flanking bucking horses, which I love doing. I like arena directing and shoot bossing and stuff like that. If I didn't do that, if I didn't do my job, and I go back to, what people would say, and then, but also had a lot of good help too, and I'm thankful for that. So, like Brandon McClagan, when I first started, he would help me out. He'd let me I'd call him once a week for advice. Scott Grover, who's putting on an announcer seminar, I'd call for advice, and I just kept going, and I'm thankful for this story, because it was a battle, and it still is a battle. I still try hard every time, and I try to get better every year, and that's what I'm thinking about is, like I said, as we kind of close out the season, and we get ready to go to Carthage this weekend and finish it up and then go to the URA finals in a few weeks, with Brandon, and it's pretty cool to get to do it. So, be thankful for your story. That's my point I'm trying to say here today, because, it's not always going to be easy. I got passed up for stuff. I got passed up for finals even after I started getting better. I got passed up for morning announcements when I was in high school. I flunked out of speech class my freshman year of college, had to drop it because I wasn't good. And, so you had to keep going. That's my message to you today. Keep going. Don't give up, and be thankful for your story. And if you haven't started your story yet, make your story. It's just like in 2019. I wanted people to look at me as a rodeo announcer. I didn't want people to look at me as just a guy. I wanted to be known as a rodeo announcer. 2019, I went and applied for my PRCA announcing card, and I got it. And still today, my biggest goal is making C.R. McKellips Rodeo Company rodeos good, and whoever else I'm working for look good. I worry about the rodeo now, not the next rodeo later. So that's just my message for today. Be thankful for your story. Don't let people knock you down. If they do, just go ahead and prove them wrong. So we're on to Carthage. It's a good day. We'll see you later.